Hey everyone, it's Nerdy Sully, and maybe a name change down the line, and welcome to my review of the movie called Dunkirk. If you don't know, Dunkirk is a movie about a call to rescue when French and English troops are surrounded by enemies in Dunkirk. This movie follows a number of characters, from civilians to troops, but it does have that Hollywood fiction smell to it. One smell includes particular character types such as a civilian, who from the looks of it would be more of a hassle than help to the rescue, and which I won't spoil, but wasn't a surprise to me. The story is also told out of order, which is no surprise to me because that style has been done by Nolan before. The first time it was more of a dialogue in Memento, and Dunkirk is particular lines and moments. The movie overall in itself was pretty average, but nothing memorable or notable to me. One gripe, however, is how the movie builds tension with the same violin string of music. From what I've experienced, how a scene is shot, blocked, and paced goes along with the tension and not against it. And after a while, it got a bit eye-roll-worthy. And speaking of pacing, the pacing throughout the movie was good, except for some scenes with the mentioned civilian I went on about earlier. His arc and story were so predictable that his purpose just seemed to be a newcomer with an ignorance and innocent tone to the war. His arc didn't make sense to me since in the soldier side of the story, there was already a main character who had innocence to the war and even left his gun behind for some reason and didn't even use it at all. Performances were good and flowed with the story, but again, still nothing memorable or standouts here. The cinematography was almost typically overcast and bleak a la usual war film, and somewhat lustful uses of side shots of planes in combat and in motion. Sound design is the usual loud, punchy, and shocking to make you feel the weight of the war. However, with all of these combined, the tone, feel, and make of the movie was, again, nothing special or memorable to me. This, again, doesn't make the movie bad, just not very rewatchable to me. Again, my movie/entertainment tastes have changed over time, and it takes something else to impress me. While I could easily jump and watch everything Nolan or dive into anything Sony gaming, sometimes I do have to second guess myself on whether I'd like to watch this or not. And on an evening, I was in the mood for a war film and wanted to see Nolan's take on one, despite a mixed impression of it from the trailer. And I should have trusted the guy, especially after my previous journey into another war film, 1917. Granted, 1917 is a totally different style, but also Black Hawk Down or Siege of Jadotville, much more linear cinematic war films. Those are all R or around R ratings, but 1917 is a very light blood and gore R war film with blood, bodies, and some explosions. And the non-linear non-R of Dunkirk isn't to its detriment, it's the way and style it was told. This and the above would only make me red on Dunkirk with a score of a 75 out of 100. And that is the end of my video. Next on my video to-do list that I'll drop next, or on an upcoming Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here, is a review of Arrival, starring Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to check out my recommended video or playlist in my most recent video here. If you want to support my channel, links to my Patreon, Ko-fi, and or Streamlabs are in the description below. And if it comes down to it, you can always subscribe.